Right, hi guys. Today's video is going to be short and sweet. It's about the correct diagnosis of damp issues in residential properties. Okay, so this week I've done quite a lot of surveys for customers, and there's actually rather an alarming common feedback that I'm hearing from customers. So pretty much, in fact, in every case that I've seen this week, the problems are all humidity-related dampness, but the customers that I'm talking to are being told by other contractors that it's not humidity-related dampness, it's something to do with the structure. Okay, and you know, to the experienced eye, this is absolute nonsense, but to the customers, they're just getting confused. And sometimes the customer has a preconceived idea that they think it's also something to do with the wall, and a lot of the time, when those things happen, it's very difficult to change their mind. So I just wanted to make this simple video to every person out there, whether you are a homeowner, a tenant, a landlord, living in social housing, okay, if you've got responsibility for these sorts of things, then do listen to the next few seconds here because it's important. Okay, so a couple of obvious things that you can ask yourself which will help you determine what might be causing this. Okay, because once you understand the cause, the fundamental difference between humidity-related dampness and structural-related dampness, okay, that determines how you treat it. Because you can't take a structural problem and use a humidity-related problem to fix it, because it just won't work, and vice versa. Okay, and yet all these contractors out there are telling people that they're just guessing. And you know, we've seen so many examples where people do something, okay, and it doesn't work, and then the customer doesn't actually question the competence of the person who advised that. They assume that it has worked, and therefore they're now searching for some other reason why it might be not working. Of course, if you then add to the mix the fact that humidity-related problems always go away for 6 months of the year in Britain, a lot of people therefore think that whatever work they've done, when it goes away in March into the summer, they think it's fixed, and when it comes back again in September, they usually think it's something else. You know, so the key questions really one should ask to help determine whether it's a humidity or a structural issue is, firstly, does the problem go away during the summer? Okay, so if you have a problem which is cyclical, then it's humidity related. Okay, most certainly humidity related. All right, that's the first question that one should ask, and then secondly, you need to ask the question of, do you see condensation on the windows? Okay, so if you're seeing condensation on pretty much all the windows around the house, okay, this is always a sign of humidity-related dampness. Always. That's what condensation is. It comes out of the air. Okay. If you've got a water leak somewhere, or if you've got rainwater coming through, okay, in one part of the house, that is a structural problem, but I assure you that that's not going to be the reason why you're seeing condensation on the windows. Okay. You know, common misunderstanding with people in the trade. It's often conveyed to customers, and it's just wrong. I wanted to make this video simply because when end customers pay good money in good faith, they deserve, okay, to be spending it with people who know what they're talking about. Okay, and in this area, unfortunately, the vast majority of contractors out there don't know what they're talking about, and you know, it's shocking actually. Okay. So I'm just going to finish with that. We're professionals. We've been doing this for years. We are humidity-related damp specialists, but we know what we're looking at when we see a structural issue, and if we do, we always recommend suitably qualified people to fix it. We don't try and do things that we don't know or do for a living. Unfortunately, other people do in this market. That's the end of the video. I should be making another one in the next few minutes on active air purification and bipolar ionization. Anyone that's interested in that, please listen and watch for it. It's going to be following this in about half an hour. Okay, bye-bye.